They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And a throw there going to be incomplete. A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Buying time to his left. The quick feet by Jackson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And now Jackson will look to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. So no gain on the play. After the interception, here's Jackson. Steps away. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now it's Jackson. Escape, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's a give to Barkley. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Working with his 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33.
And Marquise Brown is definitely a guy who can take the top off of a defense and make the big catches downfield. Also known as Hollywood, now in his third season from Oklahoma. Wants to make more catches like the one we just saw there, the routine variety.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now Saquon Barkley. Stops short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. 2nd and 8. Now we will pause for the injury. That's the wide receiver, Tyreek Hill. Hill a little slow to get up. Hate to see this. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The quick feet by Jackson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
A first down carry for Barkley. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. To Barkley on the check down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now it's Jackson. Forced out. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field,
second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Jackson will get this out to Barkley complete. And he gets it down to the 32. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. The quick feet by Jackson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. Shelling through the defense. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Now Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and asking them to settle for at least 3 points. I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Josh Oliver, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right. Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. It's Brown. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And the Raiders have got him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson. He'll buy. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds. Says and despite the late lead, Jackson to throw, escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his right. The quick feet by Jackson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson, and CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs. That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second and goal from the 1. Jackson going to run. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3rd and goal. Jackson flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on?
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Ravens, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
with that, we say good night from Las Vegas.